nothing getting through this. This is cured. I hope it, it's not going to mold with it. It's cured. That's the secret, I think. You have to wait for it to cure. That way the colors stay separate. Remember, I'm a hummer. I hum. I do hum a lot. I hum when I wash dishes. I hum when I vacuum, which isn't very often. My brother usually vacuums. He helps me out a lot. He does yard and he vacuums. I pretty much do everything else when I have time. When I'm not crafting. And I craft pretty much all the time. I do tumbling power block artwork, and I do I make candles, or used to. I've made quilts before. I think I've made like 22 quilts. Everybody in my family's got at least 2 quilts that I've made. Everybody got one for Christmas, at least 2 years. I've got some on Facebook. I don't think I've got them on Marketplace, but there's pictures of them. You want to search them on there. I don't think I've ever sold. Yes, I did. I sold 2 of them. I was asked to create 2 of them for him. This man that lived in New York, my sister-in-law's brother, asked me to create 2 quilts for him, and I actually made 2 reverse quilts for him. They were 4 quilts for the price of 2, and he absolutely loved them. He said they were well worth the money. And my bank account loved it. Okay. But I did not make much money on it. Oops, that needs to come out of there. Where's my toothpick? Let's get it out of there. There we go. Always have a toothpick handy. I didn't have it handy a little while ago and I had to run it down. There gets it out. I got a Q-tip too, but that worked it out. And there we go. Q-tips work too. Alright. Am I done? No, there's still a few spots here. I didn't finish this up. This was a bonus one I had, and I had a bunch of resin left over, so I went ahead and did this one. I don't like to waste resin. This is a baby a baby one I had over there. It's like, I'm not going to waste it. I'll just throw it together over here. this looks like. Maybe a baby tiger or baby leopard. Still have a lot left over. Maybe I could make a piece of jewelry with it. Let's see. There's a spot right there I can put some. I don't have any more yellow. Any more anywhere. Stop using there's a spot right there. There. Alright. And yep, right there. Right there. I'll put some on that spot. Alright, I'm going to oh there goes a spot right there. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move these over. Okay, now, as promised, here's the ocean wave. It's got blue, and it's these right here is white waves. And I'm going to top it with some more white waves. It's got another insert in there. But anyway, I will let y'all know when it's ready to pop out. Okay, we're back. And we are ready to finish pouring this. And I have put the resin together. I've mixed 240 grams. Here it is. I've got yellow, brown, and a touch of green in here. Let me show it to you. It's very pale. I didn't want it to be too dark, and I didn't want these spots to disappear this time. So let's give this a try. Hopefully it'll work this time. I try to be real with y'all. I don't want you to have to sit through the mistakes, but I want to show them to you. I showed them to you, so this is my second take on this. So let's do a little bit. All these are cured, so they're not going to smear this time. See, I'm touching them. They're already cured. I'm going to get this out of my hands so I don't make a mess. All right, let's go. And we're off. See, they're going to show up this time. Now I've warmed my resin up, and it set, all the bubbles sat, and they should come all the way to the top. I'll let it sit for about 5 minutes. If I have to get any more bubbles out, I'll just use my little lighter sitting here, or I'll squirt it with a little bit of alcohol. That tends to get a little bit out too, because the edges usually get. And it does. That little touch of green just set it off. I didn't want to get it too dark and those spots disappeared like the first go around. I'm going to let that spread out a little bit while I do the other ones. Let's keep on going. I see one bubble there. Hopefully it'll go away in a minute. that goes. It's the only bubble I see so far. There's one. It'll go away in a minute, hopefully. Yeah, there's bubbles coming up. Once I put them on the heat mat, the heat mat really pulls the bubbles out. That heat mat really speeds it up. This is 4-hour less resin, 1-to-1 resin. So, and that heat mat usually speeds it up to about 2 hours. And I will show you the finished product when I get through. Hopefully, I know this has been a long video, but hopefully it's been worth it this time. I'm going to edit some of the stuff. I know the air conditioner's making some noise, but let's see. Let's get that out of there. I know I've got enough resin poured. I hope. I'm going to show you a little trick that I put over the top, and I do buy it at Dollar Tree. It's a cat box cover, only $1.25, and it's a plastic gray. It's really big for $1.25, and I cover all my pieces, all my projects, especially if you got an animal in the house. Dog hair flies everywhere, people hair, dust, and you don't want that in your projects unless you like to sand. And I don't like to sand. Oops, I gotta clean that up now. And this is a level tray. I usually level my trays before I even start my project. That's going to sit out. Let me make sure that gets level. Let me get a Q-tip here. I got my Q-tips handy this time. I really like the way the edges of this works out. It finishes off like a rock. And there's no cleanup unless you want it to just be clean. It looks like a rock. This inlay was inspired by my mother. I made her a coaster about 2 months ago, and she said something about her glass was sweating and it was getting all over her table. And I said, well, I gotta fix that. So my brain went to work, and I said, I gotta fix this. So I started thinking, how can I fix this problem? And I said, I'm going to make a silicone mold that goes inside the coaster that keeps the water from spilling over the coaster. I had originally used a different coaster, but this was a different coaster, and I liked it, so I started using this one. The other one was a flower mold, the one I gave her, and this is the tray. I guess I better make sure I've got enough of this color before I pour the tray. I can pour the tray with a different color if I don't have enough. I still see bubbles popping. I've got old clothes on. And when you do this, you want old clothes on. You don't want your best Sunday clothes on. I get resin on stain and ink and this needs a little bit more ink, I think. There we go. Now maybe I'll go over. There we go. Now it's getting over the edge. I don't see no bubbles in there. This one's the bubble right there on the edge. That one's done. I just don't see any bubbles there. I love that air conditioner again. It is hot outside. I bet you it's 100 degrees. It's nice and cool in here. I'm glad we got the air conditioner fixed. One company said they wanted to put a whole new compressor in there. I called my old trusty air conditioner man, and he came over and fixed it for $200. And I will never call anybody else again. I would recommend him again to anybody. If you need an air conditioner, man, and you live in Nashville, Tennessee, you give me a call and I will tell you who he is. I can't tell you who he is on this channel, but if you need to know who he is, you text me. He is trustworthy, and he is honest, and he does a good job. And he'll fix it right and won't rip you off. They were going to charge me almost $3,000 to fix this air conditioner. And I had home warranty on my house. And they told me that they couldn't warranty warranty the air conditioner anymore because of what they told me. So I didn't have warranty on my air conditioner anymore. So they really messed it up. Alright, I'm going to give a squirt of this alcohol, just a little bit, just to pop them tiny micro bubbles. I don't like doing that, but I had so many micro bubbles in here. There's a bubble right there. Get out of there. Alright, that's done. One more squirt. Right there. No, right there. Alright. I'm done squirting. I want a shiny top. Well, really, this is the bottom. The top is on the bottom, and it's going to catch all the condensation, if you know what I mean. There is a bubble underneath there. It will not release. It must be part of the mold. Alright. If you can tell what it looks like down there, those are leopard spots. Alright, I've got a little bit left in here, and I'm going to put this, there's a bubble right there, I'm going to get that out. Alright, let's do this right in here. I did get this mold from Temu, if anybody's wondering. I don't know what the octagon rock coaster mold, I think it was a 5-piece. It had 4 coasters in it, and it I don't remember the price. It wasn't that expensive. I really liked it. I may order another set just to have it next time I need to add to my order to make my quota. If you know what I mean, you have to have so much. I may have enough to pour this. I don't know for sure though. May not. No, I ain't got enough to pour this up. I should have poured enough to pour this up, but I didn't pour enough. I poured a little bit of brown in the bottom of it. Uh-oh, there's the time. There it goes again. Let me chop that. Alright. I need to set the I'm going to set a 2-hour. Because that clear. I'm going to set that for, let's go 3-hour. I'll start that just in case. That's going to get that. Let's see, I'm going to get a stick. Get this all over here. Alright, I'm going to put this on the heat mat, and I'll be back. Demold day. I'm ready to get these out of the mold. Let's see if we can get this done. Coming out beautifully. I can't wait. So far, so good. Just peeling right out. The spots are pretty from what I can see. I only see one bubble so far. That may go away in a minute when I peel it all away. A little bit of overpour there. No cleanup. See how the edges look like rock? Now I'll have to sand that. No, it broke right off. Wow, I like this mold, man. This is nice. Okay. Set that down. Let's do this ocean wave. Isn't that pretty? That was the bonus round. We'll get that one. We'll get to that one in a minute. We're going to do these. Let's see. I got to get a pokey tool. Let's see. Where's my pokey tool? Let's see. Here it is. There it is. Okay. Here's the inlay. It just comes poking right on out. That's the inlay that goes in the bottom of the mold. And sometimes the resin gets underneath it. You have to get your tool underneath there and just kind of work it out. Oh, it just came right out. That was nice. No problem. Oh, and look. Look at the colors. That came right out nice. Okay. That's nice. Got one little spot that didn't come out. I'll have to make these inlays a little thicker. It's a learning curve making molds. It's my first round with these. A little piece in there. There you go. There's one. Another one. All around it this time. Well, we'll have it. Popped right out. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that cute? That's nice. Look at that. This side, it turned out so much better this time. This is the back side of that one. I'm glad I went into another try.